The moment the starting gun fired, the world vanished from my ears. There were no cheers from the crowd, no referee's gaze, only the red rubber track before me, and that damned finish line. My lungs felt like they were on fire, my thigh muscles were stretched to their limit, and every push-off felt like a desperate battle against inertia. The wind ripped past my ears, and I knew this was the fastest I'd ever run. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Zhao Qiancheng. He was just half a body length to my left. This distance felt like an inescapable venomous snake, biting me relentlessly. 60 meters, 70 meters, 80 meters. My stride rate was at its limit, my heart pounding as if it would shatter my ribs. I could even feel the roar of my blood surging through my veins. Faster, faster, I screamed internally. This time, I had a premonition that I could break the curse. My physical condition was better than ever before. My reaction time at the start was 0.124 seconds, and my split times for the first 60 meters were flawless. However, Zhao Qiancheng was like a precisely programmed robot. No matter how fast I accelerated, no matter how much I squeezed every last drop of my body's potential, he always maintained that desperately close distance. Not too close, not too far, just to my left and slightly ahead, just a tiny bit faster than me. 90 meters. I gritted my teeth, my facial muscles contorted from the extreme effort. 100 meters. Crossing the finish line. I almost collapsed onto the cushioning mat with the momentum, gasping for breath, the smell of sweat mixed with adrenaline filling my nostrils. I looked up, staring intently at the huge electronic scoreboard. First place, Zhao Qiancheng 9.58 seconds. Second place, Lin Feng 9.59 seconds. Another 0.01 seconds. In that instant, I felt my throat tighten. My stomach felt like it was filled with ice. How many times had this happened? Provincial games, national championships, continental invitational tournament. 2 whole years, 8 finals. Every time, no matter what my time was, Zhao Qiancheng was always 0.01 seconds faster than me. If it were 9.60 seconds versus 9.61 seconds, I might comfort myself by saying I wasn't in good form. If it were 9.90 seconds versus 9.91 seconds, I would have thought it was just bad luck. But this is 9.58 seconds. This is the Asian record. This is a time that ranks among the top 3 in the world. I ran my absolute limit, even breaking my personal best that had stood for 3 years, but I was still just a foil for him. Lin Feng, what a pity. That's fate. Why did fate create both Zhu Yu and Zhuge Liang? Zhao Qiancheng is simply a genius born for sprinting. He always manages to win by such a small margin. The size of my teammates around me were like needles piercing my ears. I clenched my fists, my nails digging deep into my palms, the stinging sensation keeping me alert. At this moment, a figure walked over. Zhao Qiancheng, with his signature humble and gentle smile, extended his hand to me. His chest didn't even heave, as if the person who had just run 9.58 seconds wasn't him at all. Lin Feng, you ran really well just now. Zhao Qiancheng's voice was very soft, only the two of us could hear. You were so close to breaking the record, I really feel sorry for you. He deliberately emphasized the word sorry. I looked at his outstretched hand, dry and warm, yet it sent a chill down my spine. No one could run 9.58 seconds and still be so relaxed. Even less could anyone, in 8 different high-intensity races, precisely choke their opponent, leaving only a 0.01 second gap each time. This wasn't a race. This was a hunt. I was the prey, and he was the hunter, knife in hand, enjoying the slow, agonizing cuts. Congratulations, I coldly added, not shaking his hand, and turned to walk towards the locker room. Behind me, I heard Zhao Qiancheng being interviewed, thanking his coach, his team, and luck. I went into the locker room, locked the door, and looked at my reflection in the mirror. A flushed face, bloodshot eyes. Coincidence? To hell with coincidence. If once was luck, twice was skill, then 8 identical times, that was a conspiracy. I had a strong intuition that something about Zhao Qiancheng was watching me, stealing from me. He wasn't even competing against me. He was just copying my stats and adding that damn 0.01 second. A crazy thought sprouted in my mind. What if? What if I couldn't run anymore? What if I fell, or I deliberately came in last? How would his so-called 0.01 second advantage be calculated then? I looked at myself in the mirror, a sinister smile slowly creeping onto my lips. Since you want to win, I'll show you what it feels like to beat a piece of trash. That crazy thought swirled in my mind for a whole week, until that damn invitational tournament arrived. It was just a small domestic invitational tournament, not very high level, but Zhao Qiancheng still signed up. I knew he was there to feed. As long as I was there, he was a god. During the pre-race warm-up, I watched him easily doing high knees on the track, his eyes occasionally glancing at me, like he was looking at a lamb to the slaughter. Lin Feng, how's your form today? He walked over and patted my shoulder insincerely. Very good, I said through gritted teeth. I'll give it my all today. That's perfect. He smiled, a greedy glint in his eyes. I'm looking forward to your performance. The starting gun fired. I sprinted off. For the first 50 meters, I maintained an extremely high level of performance. It was my instinct. As a professional athlete, my body instinctively sought speed the moment I stepped onto the track. Zhao Qiancheng was still beside me, like a ghost. At the 60-meter mark, I made a choice that went against my instincts. I didn't accelerate. Instead, I deliberately and abruptly disrupted my rhythm. I forcefully pulled my right leg back, trying to lose my balance. Crack! A crisp sound rang out, clearly audible even in the wind of high-speed running. A sharp pain exploded instantly in my right Achilles tendon, like a lightning bolt piercing my spine. Ah! I screamed, crashing heavily onto the track, sliding several meters. My knee was scraped, blood seeping out, but the pain was even worse for the completely severed Achilles tendon. A murmur rippled through the stands. I lay sprawled on the ground, ignoring the pain, my eyes glued to the finish line. Where was Zhao Qiancheng? Logically, with me down, the race should be over for him. He should have easily crossed the finish line and taken the championship. But what I saw made my pupils dilate in shock. After crossing the 60-meter finish line, Zhao Qiancheng's body suddenly stiffened. Like a puppet whose strings had been cut, his movements became extremely uncoordinated. His previously fluid arm swings froze, his thighs wouldn't lift, and he staggered forward as if struggling in mud. What happened? What's wrong with Zhao Qiancheng? The commentator exclaimed. He, who should have easily won, now resembled a toddler learning to walk. His expression was filled with terror and confusion, as if he had lost some core strength that supported his running. The other runners passed him one by one. Third place, second place, first place. Until everyone had crossed the finish line, Zhao Qiancheng finally scrambled across. His time, 15.43 seconds. A deathly silence fell over the stadium. I was being carried off the field on a stretcher, just as I passed Zhao Qiancheng. He slumped to the ground, panting heavily, staring blankly at his hands, muttering, Why? Why is the power out? Why can't I connect? At that moment, I suppressed the excruciating pain and laughed out loud. So that's how it is. So that's really how it is. He wasn't faster than me. He had to be faster. When I stopped providing the speed data, his so-called ability collapsed. I was taken to the hospital and diagnosed with a ruptured right Achilles tendon, requiring surgery and at least 6 months of recovery. Lying in the hospital bed, listening to the cicadas chirping outside the window, I felt an unprecedented calm. Zhao Qiancheng, I know your secret. These 6 months of recovery were the longest 6 months of my life, and also the 6 months I plotted my revenge. I didn't become depressed as others thought. On the contrary, I watched Zhao Qiancheng's race videos every day. Without my suppression, Zhao Qiancheng's performance became extremely unstable. In the races I didn't participate in, he sometimes achieved good results, but more often, he would make inexplicable mistakes. He false started, slowed down mid-race, and even once, in the 200-meter final, he collapsed onto the grass. The media began to criticize him, saying he lacked mental fortitude and was just a flash in the pan. Only I knew he was hungry. He was waiting for the prey that could feed him to return. And I was that hunter who was about to return. 6 months later, my injury healed. To verify my guess, I signed up for a B-level commercial league. It was a low-level competition, and Zhao Qiancheng naturally signed up as well. When I appeared at the check-in area, Zhao Qiancheng's eyes lit up. That light was like a thirsty person seeing water. Lin Feng, you're back. He walked up to me, his voice trembling slightly. I've been waiting for you for so long. Yes, I'm back. I looked at him and smiled meaningfully. Today, let's run well. The race began. For the first 80 meters, I ran steadily, with a time of around 10.50 seconds. Zhao Qiancheng was right behind me, maintaining that 0.01 second advantage. In the final 20 meters, I took a deep breath and made a startling move. I loosened my jaw, slowed my pace, and even deliberately took small, shuffling steps. My speed instantly dropped, from a sprint to a jog. Just as I slowed down, I heard a muffled thud behind me. Turning around, I saw Zhao Qiancheng had fallen face first onto the track. His body seemed out of control. The moment I slowed, his muscles stiffened, causing him to lose his balance. He got up, his face covered in blood, staring at me in disbelief. "You, what did you do?" I ignored him and slowly crossed the finish line. Time: 13.20 seconds. First place, passerby A, 10.45 seconds. Last place, Zhao Qiancheng, 14.88 seconds, crawled across the finish line after falling. The entire audience laughed at Zhao Qiancheng, saying he must be possessed. I stood on the sidelines, wiping away sweat, the last piece of the puzzle in my mind finally complete. Confirmed. As long as I ran faster, he was 0.01 seconds faster than me. If I run slowly, he'll run even slower, and might even fall due to the backlash from his abilities. It's an absolute follower mechanism. Zhao Qiancheng, do you think you're a god? No, you're just a parasite on me. And now, I'm going to start feeding you poison. The third stop of the national tour, Haicheng. This is my third race since my injury recovery. The media is still praising Zhao Qiancheng, calling him the leader of the golden generation, while I'm just a stepping stone for him. Standing on the starting line, Zhao Qiancheng turned his head, a hint of mockery in his eyes. "Lin Feng, I heard you got injured last time because you were too impatient? Don't push yourself today, I'll wait for you." I looked at him, a slight smile on my lips, and didn't say anything. "On your marks." I crouched down, hands on the ground. "Ready." The gun fired. I didn't push off the ground as usual, but slowly stood up. Yes, I didn't start. I was taking a walk. The audience booed. The commentator froze. What's going on? Lin Feng doesn't seem to have any intention of starting. What is he doing? He's taking a walk. Zhao Qiancheng realized something was wrong after running 10 meters. According to the rules, he had to be 0.01 seconds faster than me. If I stopped, his time would be infinitely slow. His body stiffened abruptly. He was forced to stop, turned around, and looked at me in disbelief. "Lin Feng, are you crazy? Run." I strolled leisurely to him, even stopping to tie my shoelaces. "My legs hurt a bit, I can't run," I said with a smile. Zhao Qiancheng's face turned deathly pale. He looked at the referee, then at me, cold sweat beading on his forehead. He wanted to cross the finish line, but he didn't dare, because as long as I was still running, even if I was walking, he had to maintain a relative speed 0.01 seconds slower than me. If he crossed the finish line while I was still halfway there, his time would violate the rules because he was too fast, causing a backlash. He was forced to stand there, like a fool, walking with me. And so, one after the other, we slowly crossed the finish line. Time: 5 minutes 20 seconds. First place, passerby A, 10.30 seconds. Last place, Lin Feng and Zhao Qiancheng, tied. After the race, Zhao Qiancheng roared like a madman in the mixed zone. "This is unfair. He cheated. He didn't even run." "Zhao Qiancheng," a reporter asked, "since Lin Feng didn't run, why didn't you cross the finish line and win the championship yourself?" Zhao Qiancheng opened his mouth, but couldn't say a word. He couldn't speak, he dared not speak. He could only swallow this bitter pill. That night, I received a text message from Zhao Qiancheng. "What exactly do you want?" I replied, "Playing with you, my shadow." The fifth stop of the tour, Astronomical City. Zhao Qiancheng's condition was visibly worse. He started having insomnia, and his dark circles were so heavy it looked like he had been punched twice. He was no longer arrogant, but became neurotic, always staring at me with fear in his eyes. Before the race, he even tried to bribe the referee to put me in another group. But fate, or rather, my scheme, made him stand next to me anyway. "Lin Feng, don't do anything reckless." His voice trembled, his lips quivering slightly. "This is the final, there's a prize." "I know." I flexed my wrists. "So I'll run seriously this time." "On your marks, Get set, bang. This time, I didn't take a break. For the first 50 meters, I sprinted like a cheetah. My speed was even faster than my personal best. Zhao Qiancheng was terrified, and he had to desperately accelerate to keep up with me. His muscles screamed, his heart protested, but he dared not slow down. Too fast. Too fast, he screamed inwardly. However, at the 60-meter mark, I suddenly slowed down. It was like a car speeding along suddenly slamming on the brakes. I instantly went from top speed to jogging. Zhao Qiancheng's body collapsed at that moment. His nervous system received conflicting instructions. His brain wanted to slow down, but his abilities forced him to maintain a speed 0.01 seconds faster than mine. My sudden slowdown forced him to adjust his muscle tension within milliseconds. Rip. A crisp sound rang out. Zhao Qiancheng's thigh muscles tore instantly. He screamed, collapsing to his knees on the track, clutching his thigh and rolling on the ground. I, meanwhile, leisurely ran past him, even stopping to glance back. Oh dear, Zhao Qiancheng, what's wrong? Did you get a leg cramp? The crowd gasped. As the medical team rushed to carry him away, I heard his heart-wrenching cries. That night, I heard that Zhao Qiancheng had a torn thigh muscle and would be out of training for at least 3 months. And I'd only received a warning for suddenly changing pace during the race. The Grand Tour Finals, Brussels. This was the last ticket to the Asian Games. Zhao Qiancheng had to participate. If he didn't, he would lose his target, his abilities would completely fail, and he would become a mediocre failure. He came, but he was emaciated. His cheekbones protruded, his eyes were sunken, and he walked with a limp. His injured thigh hadn't fully recovered, wrapped in thick kinesiology tape. Standing on the starting line, he looked at me, his eyes devoid of arrogance, filled only with deep fear. Lin Feng, please, he pleaded in a low, hoarse voice. Let me go. I won't compete against you this time. You win, okay? No, I said calmly. These are the rules. Since you're here, you have to run. On your marks. This time, I ran perfectly, flawlessly. I lowered my center of gravity, like a cheetah poised to pounce. Ready. Zhao Qiancheng's body trembled. He looked at me as if I were a demon. The gun fired. I didn't stroll, nor did I change pace. I ran at the most perfect rhythm of my career. For the first 50 meters, I sprinted with all my might, the wind whistling past my ears. Zhao Qiancheng gritted his teeth, desperately trying to keep up. He seemed relieved to find I wasn't cheating. He thought I had finally resigned myself to fate, that I would compete fairly with him. Good. That's it. He encouraged himself. As long as I keep up with him, I can win by 0.01 seconds. 60 meters, 70 meters, 80 meters. We were neck and neck. A gleam rekindled in Zhao Qiancheng's eyes. He thought his invincible self had returned. 90 meters. 10 meters to the finish line. Zhao Qiancheng had already begun his crossing motion. He even spread his arms ahead of time, ready to receive the cheers of victory. However, at that moment, my steps suddenly stopped. Not slowed down, but instantly froze. Like a sudden freeze frame in a movie. My speed instantly dropped to 0. Zhao Qiancheng was still running. His ability determined that my speed had disappeared, but he had to maintain a speed 0.01 seconds faster than me. In physics, this is equivalent to suddenly applying a huge negative acceleration to him. Crack. His knee couldn't withstand this enormous force and suffered a comminuted fracture. He flew out uncontrollably like a cannonball. He traced an arc in the air, crashed heavily onto the advertising board, and then rolled into the press box. The entire arena was deathly silent. The results flashed on the big screen. First place, Lin Feng 9.59 seconds. Last place, Zhao Qiancheng DNF, severely injured, comminuted fracture. 3 months later, at the Provincial Team Rehabilitation Center, Zhao Qiancheng sat in a wheelchair, his leg in a thick cast. The doctor said he might never be able to stand on the track again. I carried a basket of fruit into his room. When he saw me, there was no anger, no roaring, only a deep weariness and relief. You won, he said hoarsely. From beginning to end, you were plotting against me. No, I sat down opposite him. You stole my things first. Zhao Qiancheng lowered his head, tears dripping onto the armrest of his wheelchair. A long silence followed. I don't know what happened. He finally spoke, his voice seeming to be squeezed from the depths of his throat. A few years ago, I hit my head during training, and when I woke up, I found that, whenever you were on the track, my time would automatically be 0.01 seconds faster than yours. I couldn't control it. So you tried not running? I tried. Zhao Qiancheng raised his head, a hint of pain flashing in his eyes. After you got injured that time, I tried to withdraw from the competition. But that night, my head started to throb with pain, like someone was hitting my head with a hammer. I went to the hospital, had a CT scan, but they couldn't find anything. He paused. Then I tried again. It was a competition without you, and I deliberately came in last place. As a result, that night, I was rolling on the ground in pain, unable to sleep all night. When I woke up the next morning, I found blood on my pillow. It was flowing from my ear. I was silent. So you just stole for 2 years without any guilt? I asked. It's not that I feel at ease. Zhao Qiancheng's voice suddenly became agitated. Do you think I want this? Do you think I want to follow you like a dog, always just 0.01 seconds faster? I also want to run like a real athlete, achieving my own results, winning or losing, at least it's my own. He was panting heavily, tears streaming down his face. But I can't do it. That thing is in my head. It's forcing me to do this. Before every race, I tell myself, this time I won't follow. This time I'll run my own race. But as soon as the starting gun fires, my body won't obey me. So you've never beaten me, I said coldly. You're just my shadow. Without me, you're nothing. Zhao Qiancheng closed his eyes, tears streaming down his cheeks. Yes, he said softly, I'm nothing. Another long silence followed. Outside the window, people were training on the track, the sounds of whistles and footsteps faintly drifting in. That thing, I began, is it still there? Zhao Qiancheng shook his head. It disappeared after that race. My leg is ruined, but it's gone too. He gave a bitter smile. Maybe it ran on my legs. Without my legs, it's gone too. He turned. His head, looked at the track outside the window, and sighed deeply. Lin Feng, I am sorry. These 3 words were 2 years overdue. I admit it, I'm a thief. I stole your gold medal. I stole your honor. I don't deserve to be an athlete. I looked at him, and the anger in my heart miraculously subsided at that moment. What do you plan to do? I'm applying for retirement. Zhao Qiancheng said, at next week's press conference, I will publicly admit that all my achievements over the past 2 years were obtained through cheating. I will return all the prize money. As for whether I will go to jail, I'll leave it to the higher-ups. He turned his head, looked at me, and there was a clarity in his eyes that I had never seen before. This is the only atonement I can do. I didn't say anything more, just patted his shoulder. The press conference that day caused a national sensation. Zhao Qiancheng, the sprint prodigy, broke down in tears in public, admitting to using some unknown means to steal his results and announcing his permanent retirement from track and field. Public opinion exploded. Some called him a fraud, some called him crazy, and others said he at least dared to admit it. And I, Lin Feng, after 2 years of silence, stood once again on the starting line of the Asian Games. The moment the starting gun fired, I heard the voices of the audience. Cheers, shouts, even someone calling my name. At that moment, I finally knew that this was real competition. Not a hunt, not a conspiracy, not a nightmare of 0.01 seconds. Only the wind. Only me.